Welcome to shootyourcomputer.com. I'm Kevin Meredith.
Grab your coat and get your hat.
This blue Toshiba laptop was my own personal hell. At first, of course, it transformed my life. I was a free man. I could get work done anywhere. In the middle of my grueling workout routines, I was finishing up my PowerPoint presentations. And I do have to confess, I finally felt I was part of the elite, the laptopped few. Okay, they weren't the warmest, friendliest few. Still, they opened my mind. I left the park that day, my brain enriched and growing, like someone had split open my head with a hatchet and crammed whole new worlds inside. And business travel was a breeze. Here I am, way out in Jersey, with our biggest client. This guy was a known tough sell, and I was sweating bullets. I gave him flowcharts, I gave him graphs, PowerPoint slides, rehearsed speeches, but he was tough as nails. I was losing him. I had to get down and dirty. I'd heard the rumors about his little predilection. I knew what I had to do. Yeah, that's right. Kittens. I'm not proud of it. I felt like taking a shower after that. But you know what? Because of this deal, I made Salesman of the Month for January, February, and a whole new month they made up in my honor, Kev-tember. But then it was like the laptop turned on me. I was sending $20,000 to this poor, dispossessed Nigerian prince when the computer overheated and went dead. I tried everything I could think of to get it to come back on, but I'd lost it. This Toshiba had cost me millions. And I never did learn what happened to the poor guy. Geez, I hope everything turned out okay. And it got worse. In the middle of vital business webcasts, it would just go dead on me. Black screen, you know the routine, man. Control-Alt-Delete, press F1 to enter setup, but it just kept overheating. I sent the stupid thing back to Toshiba 3 times, and 3 times they sent it back to me with a letter telling me to get wiped. I tried everything I could think of to keep it running cool, but still it kept overheating like reactor core number 4 at Chernobyl. And who knows if I'll ever have children after these burns. Finally, Chris took it apart to see why it was overheating. Here's the reason. This is called a heat sink. It cools your computer by sucking air through tiny fins. But these fins were so close together that they kept clogging with dust, overheating and tripping the safety shutoff. If I took it apart and cleaned it once a month, it'd work better, but I still couldn't trust it not to let me down at the worst time. Besides, taking it apart was easy. Getting it back together was the trick. This was going to be a long night. I stopped winning Salesman of the Month. My boss even revoked Kev-tember. I got memos saying there were issues with my work. My whole career was in tatters. It was giving me nightmares. Every night I dreamt I was being attacked from all sides by overheating laptops. And the pills. I couldn't get through the day without the pills. I really started coming unglued. I wandered to the park with this unpredictable fire hazard of a computer looking for... I don't know what I was looking for. Solace, sympathy, pity. Maybe my laptop soulmates would understand. Maybe even give me some guidance. But even they were weirded out. I'd become so creepy, I was creeping out the creeps. At least my coworkers seemed to understand. You know, it's times like these you learn who your friends truly are, and who they're not. The card they sent me was brutal. It said, "We hate what that laptop has done to you. We're shocked, sympathetic, appalled. But you're now just a pest, so clean out your desk. Security's already been called. I'd been fired. I searched every Dwayne Reed in the city for a card that had crushed their souls like they'd crushed mine. Nothing quite fit the occasion, but one card caught my eye. It advised vengeance, destruction, and a lifetime of grudge-bearing requiring therapy, support groups, and possible family intervention. Now you're talking my language!
On a wonderful day like today.
Welcome to the great outdoors, about 100 miles outside of Manhattan. You know, I'm aware that what I'm about to do here makes Yosemite Sam look like a responsible gun owner. But I'd paid $1,200 for that stupid computer hanging in the trees back there. That's why I'd stuck with it for so long. But now, it's time for me to solve all those problems with my 12-gauge shotgun.
On a wonderful morning like this, on a morning like this, I could kiss everybody. I'm so full of love and goodwill. Let me say furthermore, I'd adore everybody to come and...
That is what just one 12-gauge round does to a laptop. Now, let's pulverize this thing.
The human race should go down on its knees. Show that we're grateful for mornings like these on a wonderful day like today.
That's a tough laptop. Let's watch that again from camera 2.
I'm so full of love and goodwill. Let me say furthermore, I'd adore everybody to come and dine. The pleasure's mine and I will pay the bill. May I take this occasion to say that the whole human race should go down on its knees.
And one last time in slow motion from camera 3.
Mornings like these, for the world's in a wonderful way.
A great big thanks to Laura and Dan at the Blue Plate Special Restaurant, 325 Irvington Avenue, South Orange, New Jersey. Fabulous food, great people, and real personal atmosphere. If you have a computer that you want shot, only trust a trained computer shooter. That would be me. My email address is kevin@shootyourcomputer.com. Tell me your computer horror story, and maybe we can shoot your computer too. We had too much amazing footage to include in this webisode, so please go to www.shootyourcomputer.com to see our spectacular test shots, and be sure to visit the Gun Safe, where you can learn about the guns used in each webisode. This program was not made possible by the Chubb Group or by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, but was made possible by viewers like you, which means thank you very much for watching. For transcripts of this program, learn to write real fast.
I thought love was more or less a given thing. Seems the more I gave, the less I got. What's the use in trying? All you get is pain. When I needed sunshine, I got rain. Oh, then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer, not a trace.